What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today, in the world of indie games, we're checking out the alpha demo for Spiritfarer. This is a management game where you're on a ship that's effectively crossing the ocean Styx. You pick up passengers who have died, and you're ultimately trying to make them happy before they carry on to their forever home in the great beyond. It's not exactly clear where we're taking them. So anyways, let's check out the demo. This game is pretty remarkably well animated from what I've seen so far. The demo will probably last us about 25 minutes or so. It might come up a little short depending on how fast we mash through it. But let's take our time. Stella, my dear. I've been meaning to talk to you. The sea, the friends, the adventures. It's grand, really, and I appreciate you letting me be a part of it, but I'm starting to feel a little dizzy. Untethered, I guess if you like. I think it's time that I finally take that long trip that we've been talking about. But I'm not quite ready to move on from this world yet. I need you to help me with the last steps on my final journey. The first thing I need would be a place to focus my energies. Let's head down to the shipyard and see what we can do about that. Okay, to the shipyard we go. Let's take a look at this animation for a second. Like, look how clean that is right there. Like, look at that. There's so many frames in there. It looks so good. Like, it's got better animation than most, like, Saturday morning syndicated cartoons and whatnot. Like, it just looks really, really nice and smooth and aesthetically pleasing. Like, I'm really, really happy with it. I think this game is going to be crazy. I've been following it for a while, and I think when it comes out, it's going to be a little nuts. Alright, so here we are in town. Apparently we're hanging out with a cat that's got golden ears. That is a pretty adorable cat. Apparently the way that this works is like there's planned multiplayer where effectively one of your friends can play with you, and your friend can actually play as the cat if they want to, and you can kind of like split the labors and the jobs in between each other. I don't know exactly how all of it works, but apparently it works. Look, we can go inside houses. There's not really like a whole lot to do inside said houses, but you can go inside of the houses if you desire to do so. Apparently there's a carrot seed back there that we found back in the corner. That's right, Splatty's showing you all the leaked secrets on the demo that is not representative of the final product that doesn't matter. That's right, I'm a master of things that don't matter. Things that don't matter are my forte. You know what I'd like? A nice meditation room with some plants and natural materials. That'd be splendid. I've toyed with the concept before, and like I even came up with a plan for a little house that would do nicely. Would you be a dear and build it for me? I'd be grateful. Like, I finally have a place where I could show you how to meditate. Just talk to our friend over there to build my house. Okay. It looks like we've got different options right here. Welcome to my shipyard, young traveler, where my prices are a customer's best friend. What is it that you need? We need to build something, apparently. It looks like I can also, like, move things around if I really, really want to. Oh, yeah, I plugged in a controller. That's right. I forgot that I plugged in a controller to do this. Well, the controls on the PC, in case you are wondering, it's just WASD and the letter E. That's all that it is. You don't even use the mouse. So anyways, we can play around with stuff. Like, we can move things and kind of make them a little bit more compact and more robust. If I could fit something up there, I'd very much like to, but it looks like we can't really do anything in the foredeck right there. We can only really put stuff in the backfield. And it looks like we can sort of like flatten out and arrange the buildings as we see fit. I'll probably put that right there. There we go. I just want to play Tetris for a second to give myself some nice spots. We've got Summer's room. Comfy, zen, and adequately moisturized. Why does it need to be adequately moisturized? Hold up. Hold up. Why are we moisturizing the room? I don't like it when things have like that slick oil on top. Maybe snakes do. I don't know. I'm gonna put the house right there for right now. Is there anything else that we can really like place around? It looks like there's other tabs. So we've got a garden. She did say that she wanted a garden, so I think we could probably get away with doing that right there. That looks pretty good. And is there anything else that we can do? Ah, it looks like we're done. I can't wait to see how it looks on board the ship. Let's head back. Where's our little boaty thing at? Oh, cool, there's swim animations and whatnot, too. I was sort of curious about that. Nice. Well, that's pretty rad. I like how the cat, if you look, he's walking on his little yarn ball or whatever it is in order to stay up off the water. It's really fantastic. It's got kind of like a Don Bluth feel to it almost. It's kind of like that's sort of the aesthetic that I'm getting almost. It's not necessarily like, because it's not necessarily like Disney in all honesty, but it does sort of have that feeling of exaggerated movement where you can tell that it's not rotoscoped, but at the same time, whoever did the animation has a very, very, very solid command of like motion and animation and implied movement and momentum and whatnot. Like a really solid command. Like someone's very, very good at it. I can hug this person? Let's hug them. I'm not a super huggy person, so like I have to hug other people in video games to make up for the fact that I'm super not touchy-feely. Like I really hate it when people want to hug me at like family gatherings and stuff. Like I hate it a lot. It's like one of the worst things that can happen at any family gathering is somebody wanting to hug me. I don't like it. I don't like it. I get so uncomfortable. I still do it because it makes them happy, and I'm just like a naturally giving person like that. But like deep inside, I'm like, don't touch me, get off me. Like that's pretty much. I'm not a touchy-feely person. I'm really sincerely not. I'd like it if we keep like social distancing forever. Funnily enough, I've never been on a cruise before. I always thought I'd end up bored and seasick. But I do have to admit, I was half wrong. What were you half wrong about? Hold on, I gotta climb up to here. What a beauty. The plants. Oh, this beautiful house will do just fine. Thank you so much, Stella. I only have one final wish before I go into the unknown. Can we make a little detour to Hummingberg? Maybe see the sights? It's famous for its incredible shrine in the town square. More importantly, I forgot a precious family heirloom there. It was somewhere by this old house that I was staying in a few years ago. But I do remember sitting atop the house and meditating for hours. Can we go and retrieve it? Go to your cabin at the back of the boat and you can activate the map projector. Set a course for Hummingberg. That'd be a tough situation to be in if this was real. Like, you know that this is like your last ride, right? And you get a limited like set of requests. And it'd be a curious journey because like when you go on like trips or vacations, you always know where you're going, right? Like you have an expectation, you know when you'll be arriving, you know when you'll be departing, you know vaguely what your itinerary is going to be once you get there, you know what your priorities are. With a trip like this, you would have no idea what to pack or like what, you don't know what's next, you know what I mean? Like everybody here that we're talking to seems to be like, I don't know what's coming, so I want to do this next. And that's sort of like that's a very, very real thing to ponder, I think, if it's a little heavy. You might be curious and might have already tried, but yeah, the water's pretty salty. It's okay, I'm a naturally salty person. Looks like I can go inside of here. Looks like there's like a collection of tools and some other things laying around on the wall. Maybe some kind of like shower enclosure back there. Okay. It wants me to go over here and it wants me to set up like even the animation of the frog, man. I'm just blown away right now. It's incredible to, like, I'm a talentless human being. Like, I am truly a talentless human being. Like, really was not born with any particular skills, no predispositions towards anything, no real interests. Just sort of a floater, man. Just a massive floater all throughout my life. Like, it's incredible to me that someone can be so dedicated and so excited about, like, a topic or an idea or a hobby or, like, a career that they can make something that looks as good as this. That they can stick with it for all that time. You know, like, it's just, I'm just not wired that way. I'm not good at anything, so I've become a creature of whimsy that just moves on easily. If you feel like it, you can always try fishing at the edge of the boat. Maybe catch us a few fish. That'd start your day right. In all honesty, I'm pretty surprised I've stuck with this internet thing for as long as I have, so I guess I must really, really like it. Maybe I'm just in denial, I don't know. This game got me feeling all introspective and shit. Apparently, I gotta let up on the rod right there when we pull back. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Yup. Caught a fish right there. So apparently there's going to be a fishing mechanic that's implemented on into the game, which is pretty cool. Throw that out one more time. I like how our ball of light just, like, mysteriously becomes any item that we need it to become in order to accomplish the task that's in front of us. Come on. Bring it on in. This really makes me want to play Stardew Valley. Like, I spent an unbelievable amount of time fishing in Stardew Valley. It was, like, my favorite thing in the whole world. Great job, Sprout. Proud of you. Now you can fish to your heart's content. Can I? Like, I can still just, like, sit over here and fish? I mean, are we going to catch anything else, though? Like, it's a limited demo, so, like, are we just doing this for fun, right? There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. How many of these fishies can I catch? Is there, like, afterlife money that I'm going to need to, like, spend? Ooh, that guy. Come on, give me some of that tension. Come on. I like the fishing minigame and how it sort of represents very, very simply, like, how much tension is on the... Oh, we caught a squid! I'd throw it back. Squids are, like, sentient. Like, squids are one of the smartest animals on the planet. A lot of people don't know that. Squids and octopi are, like, super, super hyper intelligent. And they recognize human faces, too. I don't like eating calamari for that reason. I used to enjoy calamari, but I gave it up for that reason. I haven't given up pork yet, though. Like, I know pigs are really, really smart, but I haven't given that up yet. Like, I feel like you gotta pick your battles, you know what I mean? I always wanted a pet octopus, but they're expensive. And they only live for like 2 or 3 years. Given how smart they are, they actually live really, really, really short lives. But they can recognize human faces. I went to the Monterey Bay Aquarium here in California loads of times. It's one of my favorite places. I love Monterey. And so anyways, while I was there, they have the guy who's like the octopus wrangler or whatever. And he said almost every couple weeks the octopus gets out of the enclosure via some way that they didn't notice. And they're like hyper smart. And he said if anybody else goes in to feed the octopus other than him, the octopus will come up and feel their face and then swim off and hide because it doesn't recognize him. But he showed it when he was there, when he was doing his demonstration. He got on the edge of the tank and he started to do the feeding thing. The octopus came up and it was kind of creepy because it was wrapping its tentacles around his face and around his shoulders and whatnot. And it pulled itself up to his eye level and it recognized him. And then it went down into the water and waited for his food, man. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. Sometimes animals blow your mind with stuff like that. That's what I call a storm. Any respectable person would never let their friend get hit by lightning, but I think you should try. You have the Everlight, so it should protect you. Get ready for the thrill of your life. Wait, I'm supposed to get struck by lightning? Do I have to, like, go up to the top? If I go up, is that what's going to happen? Alright, let's do it. Strike me with lightning, baby. I'm ready. Oh, you gotta sort of like predictably. Oh, we got glims? What does a glim do? Apparently that's gonna be some kind of resource that we're gonna use later on, maybe for either trading or upgrading our abilities or something. I'm not super sure. I mean, it might just be like a little mini game to pass the time while you're traveling in between locations. They do seem to give you more than enough time to sort of like predict where the lightning is gonna strike. Apparently it won't absorb from like right there. I feel like, oh, I'm indoors. That's why I accidentally went through one of the doors. Where's the door at for this thing? How do I get out of here? Oh, okay. So it's enclosed on the right side, but like not on the left side. Gotcha. This guy just like jamming out with a clarinet right now? Did you know you can catch fish? Maybe they like the, oh, interesting. Maybe they like the fresh water that comes down from the sky. At least that's what I'm guessing. Is the deer in there smoking? So the deer's a smoker, huh? Let's go talk to the deer and see what's up. I guess we're all already dead, so there's really no reason not to smoke. If you feel like it, step inside the field and plant this seed. Might just grow into something interesting. Or not. Who knows? Where was the field at? So we gotta like duck back right here, and that'll take us back to this plot. Yeah, put in a turnip seed or whatever. And yeah, throw in a carrot seed. Sure, sounds fine. Throw in a carrot right there. I don't know if I need to water them or anything. Oh, I do. Interesting. So essentially, E or X on the Xbox controller is entirely just a context-friendly button. Like if you're standing in front of a thing and you push that button, it will probably do the action that is implied unto you. I don't know how much I need to water this in order to make it work. I guess I gave it both like 2 watering cycles. Kitty! Apparently, you can also cuddle the kitty if you want to, so that's an option. That was something else. The sounds, the lights. Great job, Sprout. There's a couple other things we can interact with. So, like, what does this do? Oh, it allows us to make more stuff even if we don't have the assembly guy. What does that do right there? I thought maybe it was like a magic bell that did something special. Oh, I guess maybe it wanted me to plant down here. I guess we've got like 2 separate planting areas that we can interact with. One thing I would say is maybe make the door highlight a little bit lighter and make it appear at all times. I keep losing the doors, but then again, I am kind of hard of eyesight. Like, I've got really, really bad eyes. So maybe that's just what it is, but I've lost the door a couple times on each of those. So maybe make that little white silhouette last forever when you're inside of a building, possibly. Unless it's directly impeding or getting in the way of, like, some other contextual thing you can do. Do take the time to bring me back my lost heirloom. It would mean the world to me. Alright, I'll do my best. I'll see what I was wondering what a snake's bed would look like. Apparently, it's just a big old pile of pillows on top of, like, a papazon chair. I guess I'll fish for a little bit. I don't know what our plan is for right now. Never mind. It looks like have we arrived? Is that what it is? Have we made it? Let's go find out. You planted your first seed. You're on your way to becoming a regular green thumb. Here's a few more to make the field plentiful again, but don't forget to add water. Okay. Alright, some corn seeds, and apparently the quest is called Field of Dreams, so I suppose we could say if we were really trying to be punny, if you mill it, they will come. Is corn a millet? I can't remember if corn is a millet. But then again, you mill corn as well to make corn flour. So I think it works on multiple levels. Like, it's not just a pun, it's also like a double, maybe even a triple entendre. That's like top tier internet content right there, dude. I deployed that fully knowing that it had like 3 different meanings that were all applicable to corn, brother. And I did it just for you. That was a reasonably well thought out deployment, okay? Oh, cool, we're in Hummingbird. Nice. What a gorgeous game, dude. I cannot wait for this to come out. I'm actually pretty excited. I don't really get hyped about games. I've been disappointed so many times by hype trains, but I'm actually kind of hyped about this right now. The last time I got this feeling was like Moonlighter. Now that I think about it, you've probably gotten the hang of fishing by now. That means you can grill those bad boys up and feed me. There should even be a kitchen on the boat somewhere. Just saying. Might be getting hungry in the coming minutes. Where's the grill at? I mean, I love cooking. I don't mind throwing down. Ah, it's the thing with the spatula on it. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Put a fish in the oven, huh? Interesting. I usually like grill a fish. But I guess you can make baked fish. That's true. Like, I suppose it depends what you want to do with the fish. Like, if you want to pan-sear it and all that kind of stuff. Oh, cool. We get, like, little oven mitts made out of laser. Nice. Oh, did we just reclaim it without actually finishing the cook? Okay. Oh, it tells you how long it's going to take on the wall right there. Okay, I see it. Yeah, we'll let that hang out for a minute. All right, so it's all good and done. Let's pull this thing on out with our laser gloves. Nice. We got a grilled fish, man. I wonder what that's going to affect once we get, because we haven't, like, seen any of the vendors or traders or anything else. Like, I wonder what the ultimate point of all this stuff is going to be. Smells delicious. You could always try and feed me your cooking experiment. I can be your guinea pig. Anything for the science of food. All right. Woof, mama, that tastes good. I know you'd pull through. Thanks, Sprout. You are very, very welcome. And apparently everybody has like a mood that you kind of want to maintain on board the ship as well. So I'm assuming there's going to be a bit of like a relationship sim that you're going to be interacting with too as you get further on into the game. People are going to have favorite meals and foods and things of that nature as you move along. I love how fluid the animation is where she uses her hat as a parachute. Looks really, really good. Man, what a game. This is one of those things like from the demo, you can hardly believe that it's an indie game. You're like, But this is right here is why I do what I do. AAAs don't take a chance on games like this. They just don't. And that's why AAAs will never create like the fun, somber experiences that you remember like indie games do. They're not capable of it. Let's see here. Like standing on the edge of the boat and just taking in the splendor, you know? Sometimes bugs fly in my mouth, but it's no fun. So we've arrived in Hummingbird. I would assume that we're allowed to get off the boat now, possibly? I mean, there's definitely an island right there. We just gotta find like our little, we gotta find our dinghy. Where's our dinghy at? Oh, it's on the back of the boat right here. There we go. All right, to the dinghy. She said she used to go up somewhere high, and she would have like she would meditate, and she left her heirloom up there. So let's see if we can maybe locate that. Well, I'm out looking for the right house to start a family. My wife sent me out to find something that might fit our needs. Garden, possibly a pool. Not really asking for much. I just can't decide. I know that you can't help me, but sometimes it just helps to say it out loud. Might stumble on the rarest of finds. What is this thing? While in the air, we can double jump. Apparently, it costs us some kind of skill points or something. Can't double jump yet, but maybe. This was my old house. The afternoon light on the roof was divine. The hours would breeze by when I meditated up there. I'm sure that's where I left my heirloom, however, I have no idea of how to reach it. If only I could jump that high. Should look around for help, and maybe you could throw this coin in the shrine for good luck. There we go. We got the obel, apparently. There you go. See, now we can, like, what, double jump up onto the planter? There we go. All right, let's grab it. Summer's lost necklace. It's just been sitting up there all that time, huh? Now, if you could just give it to me, that would be amazing. I can already feel its amazing power. Sure. I don't know, man. I feel like I go out of my way for somebody that's on their way to that last long ride, you know? Like how with your dog, you, like, do all the things you like to do before you take him on that last ride? I do the same thing with people. Exactly what I was looking for. If nothing special to the untrained eye, but for the truly initiated, it's priceless beyond belief. Thank you so much for bringing my lost necklace back to me. Let's head back to the boat. I'm ready to leave this beautiful village. So many fond memories. Okay. Well, I suppose we can go then. I'm sure we can explore all these houses and whatnot too, although we can't see through the windows on this one, so I don't know if there's any secrety secrets around. Nope, not you. Keep going. I see something right here, though. Yeah, there we go. Apparently I got a bunch of turnip and carrot seeds. Probably not going to be able to use them inside of the demo, but hey, it's worth a shot. Oh, there's another one right here, too. More seeds. Okay. Well, apparently in between being a budding sea captain who ferries souls to the undead lands, we also excel at burglary. So there you go. Let's see what we got. I have something to tell you. Give me a couple seconds to work up the courage. I think I'm finally ready to leave. Oddly enough, the necklace is telling me where to go next. I think it's going to lead us to the passage to the great unknown. You gotta trust me on it though, Stella. Get us there quickly. Let's go line it on up. Your wish is my command. Like I said, it's like the dog's last day. You do everything they want to do and give them all their favorite stuff. I mean, unless something unexpected is going to happen on the way there. There could be a plot twist here. And something crazy might happen on the way through that stops us from ferrying souls. And maybe that's like the impetus for the storyline to take place. I don't know. We're going to have to find out. There are some barnacles on the side of the boat. We should really scrape those off. Oh, the crop screw. I didn't even notice. Oh, cool. Nice. Okay. Oh, and apparently all the ones, they all grew up here too. Hold on, hold on, hold on. So before we get to, like, what I assume is going to be the end of the game. Oh, you've actually got a pull. I was like, so what's going on right now? Are we just, like, farting on it to motivate it to come out of the ground? Or, like, what are we doing? No, you've actually got to spam the button in order to pull it up. Gotcha. All right, cool. So we're done right there. Let's go downwards. And I assume it's going to take us a little bit to get there. I don't super necessarily know. Will it show us our active progress if we come over here? Oh, wow. So it, like, takes a little while. Like, you don't get there right away. Like, it's going to take you a bit. Okay. Good to know. I believe the boat is stopped. I don't think we're moving anymore. Stella. We're here. Just light the way. Wow. Very cool. There you go. And so thanks for playing. This was the demo for Spiritfarer. I'm very excited about this game. It's giving me those same vibes that Stardew Valley did, that Moonlighter did, that Children of Morta did, where I think this is going to be something special. So definitely go check it out. I will see you all next time. Thank you for being here. Check out the Discord if you wanted to. And other than that, I've got nothing else for you. Goodbye, everybody.